a bit of a slow start for you guys. How did you kind of get the team to kind of get locked in and get going after the first
We
quarter?
switched to our man-to-man defense. We haven't ran it a ton this season, but we know it's in our back pocket if we need it. So I thought we went man. We were able to get in some good action.
Yeah.
They did some good things to get us in like ball screens when we first went to it. Once we made the adjustment to switch on the ball screen, I thought we were able to get some turnovers and then get out in transition.
Why was today the day that you kind of decided to bring out the man defense a little?
We've been out to a little sluggish start in a few games coming off the snow break. I thought we were playing like really good prior to the snow break, but coming back out, we've been a little bit sluggish in our zone. I think the rotations haven't been as good as they were early on in the season. I'm not a coach that's going to stick with the same thing if it's not working.
Right.
So we just decided that man was something that we needed to get into today to kind of get us going a little bit and get the blood flowing.
Yeah, and speaking of which, like, how did you guys just navigate that entire snow period? Like, what did you have to do to be getting ready for the schedule that you're about to
We
face?
really couldn't do anything when we were out for snow. Gifford County wouldn't let us practice any. We were able to get in like 2 days last week, I think Wednesday and Thursday before we played Friday. But we really wasn't much we could do other than just kind of talk. On one end, I think the break was good for the girls. Like, we have been going so hard for a while. But on the other end, I think trying to get back in our rhythm, hopefully these games right here will get us back and ready for like the playoffs and conference tournament stuff like that.
How did you feel like your girls responded to that kind of, just adversity of having to kind of sit out and be at home and be on their own?
I think they enjoyed it, honestly. I think they needed the break. I think they enjoyed it. Anytime they're out of school, they're happy. I think they were ready to get back to playing. So I think they did a good job, like once we got back in the first 2 days, kind of get back into the swing of things.
Yeah, and with it being mid-season and kind of the pressures that come from that, was there a bit of like maybe good that comes from just having that time to step away so that by the time you're back, like, it's exciting, you're happy to be playing again, like you're ready to go?
Yeah, I think for me, like, just sit back and kind of evaluate some of the things we were doing and weren't doing well. I think it gave me some time to kind of reflect on the season. Sometimes you get caught up in like some of the lows throughout the season.
Totally.
So I think that gives you time to reflect on like how good the team is doing.
Absolutely.
And kind of come back with like an appreciation for like how hard they play and how much time they give up to be as good as we are right now.
Absolutely. And speaking of that, I mean, you guys are undefeated in conference right now. What is so special about this group that has allowed them to kind of get out to that good start?
I think we're playing well together. Like, we're averaging 16, 17 assists a game, which is, phenomenal. Early in the season, we went through a skid where I think we lost 2 in a row. And then we just had to kind of have a moment where we sat back and reflect on the losses and what we did wrong and then what we can do better. And since then, I think that the girls have just bought into what we've asked of them as coaches. So I feel good about where we're at. The conference is a good conference. Got a lot of good teams. Like, Ragsdale's had a phenomenal season. You got Smith, Dudley, Southwest. Page has been playing everybody tough the last 2-3 games.
Yeah.
So I think the teams in our conferences are doing really, really well. So to be undefeated in a conference that's this tough, it is really good.
Absolutely.
Good feeling, so.
And that losing skid that you mentioned, what do you feel like your players just learned from a period like that, and what were their takeaways?
I think they learned we got to play together. Like, I think in those games we kind of went one-on-one a little bit. We wasn't playing team defense. We wasn't moving the ball like we know we can. So I thought after that, like, I put on a whiteboard. I had all of our shot attempts for like 8 games, how many threes we took, different things like that, how many assists we had, and then visually I think they could see it, like, this is bad.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like teach them in the classroom that day, and once they were able to see it, I think they were able to like understand like what I'm yelling at.
Yeah.
So sometimes you yell but you don't demonstrate, and then they don't really understand what they're doing wrong.
Right. And how, like, after having that conversation, what kind of things did you tweak maybe in practice to kind of bring out that togetherness?
We kind of started doing some different drills. Like, we were taking a lot of threes, so then we started doing more drills that involve threes. So if that's what we're going to be, I'm not going to fight it all the time.
Right.
Like, let's practice it more. So we worked on moving the ball more. And then I brought in some boys from the school that play basketball, and we practiced against them a little bit.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Which I think helped with like length, because we can't get all the easy shots. Now you have to play together, because we couldn't just out physical them.
Right.
Or, you got a ball fake and bounce pass sometimes, so I think it kind of helped us a little bit.
Yeah, and somebody that probably doesn't get as much attention that she should is Shyla, because obviously she's right up there in the box score with Zoe, but Shyla was out there just working around the rim, running coast to coast as much as she could.
Yeah, Shyla's like my leader.
Yeah.
Like, she's been it's her second year with us. She has some Division I attention, and she's been playing well. Like, she was coming off the stomach bug, so I think she's still trying to fight through that. We actually had to call EMS, I think Friday when we played Taze to come get her. She was like dehydrated and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh.
So I think he's still working through getting all the way back 100%. But she played a lot of minutes for us tonight. Did a lot of good things. Rebounded the ball well. She started scoring a little bit in that late third quarter, fourth quarter. So I'm always gonna ride with her no matter what. Like
Yeah.
I told her, like no matter how you're playing, like I got your back. We're gonna get through it together. So
Yeah, no, on that note, I mean, for her to have such like a scary incident at a game, maybe have an excuse to be a little off, and then she
Yeah.
comes out today and she doesn't look off.
Yeah.
What does like that kind of leadership mean to you as a coach? Like, does that take a weight off your shoulders?
yeah, I think it shows toughness with our team. Like she leads. Like, and I think she leads more by example. Like
Yeah.
she plays a lot of minutes. She can pass it. She can shoot it. She'll get in there and rebound. So I think when you're able to do a little bit of everything, it's like you can kind of get everybody else to buy into like kind of doing the same thing.
Do you ever have to get onto her about maybe being more of a leadership by voice rather than just things like
I
that?
do. It's something that you build over time. So
Totally.
the goal, like we had 3-year plan. Like by senior year, like I think as a point guard, you have to be able to do that. You have to be vocal. Like we played Dudley last night. The crowd was loud. They couldn't always hear me.
Yeah.
So you're there. You're closer. Like you have to be able to relay the messages and make sure that you're an extension of me on the court.
And you've had 2 years with her. I mean, how have you just seen her grow in that period?
I think leadership-wise was number one. I think she's gotten better. I think she handles it. I think tonight was rough for her in the beginning,
Yeah.
and I could see it. At one point, I kind of pulled her over and gave her a hug and just said, it's okay. And then I like kind of just calm her down. Like, it's fine. Like, you don't have to be perfect every game. That's not what this is about.
Yep.
So we were able to, like, kind of bring her back down, and I thought she finished the game really, really well for us.
Absolutely. Coach